A few years ago, I was the multitasker, always striving to balance work, life, and that never-ending list of tasks and demands. But I thought I could conquer it all. I was the strong Black woman, but in reality, I was on a treadmill, running tirelessly, but going nowhere fast.
Take control of your career and compensation right now. It's your 5-minute career hack.
I know many of you have probably heard the popular quote, failing to plan is planning to fail. And while yes, this is true, what if your plan is filled with too many of the wrong agenda items? You know, that calendar that looks like the seat on the subway, or that point when you realize that your life and your career mirrors a chaotic juggling act. A few years ago, I was the multitasker, always striving to balance work, life, and that never-ending list of tasks and demands. But I thought I could conquer it all. I was the strong Black woman, but in reality, I was on a treadmill, running tirelessly, but going nowhere fast. Now, don't get me wrong, I have lived a very blessed life, achieving above average success, but I was never able to achieve harmony in my career and life. I remember times when I was working late into the night all the time, trying to complete project after project, email after email, demand after demand, and still physically going to work sometimes for 12 hours a day. I was going in circles like Luther Vandross. It looked good on a resume, but my body was tired and ready to shut down. In fact, one day it did. So this is not just about burnout, but it's about understanding how to excel in a world where demands come at us from all different angles, whether that's from family, work, or sometimes even our own ambition. And believe it or not, some of that oppression that we feel of managing many tasks, it starts with us. So let's dive deep into some pivotal questions that we need to ask ourselves to start flexing that muscle of prioritization. Number one, how can we craft clear, inspiring goals for our lives and careers amidst the chaos? Number two, what strategies can we employ to ensure our daily tasks are in sync with those aspirations? Number three, in a landscape where everyone wants a piece of your time, how do you distinguish the truly urgent from the merely important? Number four, what happens when you are stretched thin, pouring from an empty cup with others continuously asking for more? To reinforce our understanding, let's consider this. In today's world, the average person receives over 100 emails a day. And that's just one example of the racket of demands that are competing for our attention. I am on a mission to unveil how the myth of doing it all leads to burnout, and also how focusing on the right things is the key to career wellness and success. Now, you know I keep an acronym in my toolkit, so here's our plan, PLAN. P, paint your vision. Begin by crafting precise, inspiring goals for your career and your life. It's like setting the coordinates of a GPS in a world full of detours. Then create a vivid mental picture of your desired success. Break these goals into manageable steps with deadlines and remain flexible to adapt and recalibrate. Imagine a world where recruiters come knocking at your virtual door, eager to hire you for your dream job. This can be you with 5-Minute Career Hacks exclusive LinkedIn hacking package. Over 90% of recruiters rely on this platform to make hiring decisions. And guess what else? 75% of people hired last year were discovered right here on LinkedIn. But we get it. You're busy, overwhelmed, and just struggling to find the time to optimize your profile. Let us do the work for you. For a limited time only, sign up today and we can help you break through your career on LinkedIn. L, lean into priorities. Engage in open dialogue with your supervisors. When your company keeps piling on tasks but insists on a fixed plate size, you know when they say don't widen the plate, but every day there's a new initiative to go after, communication is going to be your lifeline at that moment. Ask your supervisor, what are the top 3 out of the 20 priorities that the company has laid out for us? You have to help them to help you. A, arrange your tasks. Master the Eisenhower matrix to categorize tasks into urgent, important, and not so important. Focus on those essentials and politely decline the rest. N, nurture time leadership. Take those reins of your time and prioritize dedicated blocks for focused work, self-care, and rejuvenation. This transforms your productivity while safeguarding your well-being from the chaos of multitasking. I learned from a former boss, schedule yourself first. My own version of a popular phrase is, what you measure can improve. But if you have too many things to measure, guess what? There's going to be caution tape. In the grand scheme of things, success is not about doing it all, but it's about doing the right things. We are constantly sharing insights to transform your career strategy and personal development journey. But remember, it's about prioritizing what truly matters. And that is the flex that leads to success and career wellness. Love y'all and be well.
Now, the 5-minute career hack, we call this hacking. Look at you. You just did it. And you don't have to stop here. Take one step every week and ensure that you are pouring into you and getting closer to your career goals. Yep, you see that button down there? Hit subscribe, but don't stop there, because you know what they say, sharing is caring. So take 5 and we'll see you next week.